Hi, I'm Austin, and this is Dungeons and Dracon Beams.
Previously on Dungeons and Dracon Beams. Wolves do not fear much within their domain. Fire is an exception to that. Fire is a great equalizer, and on Earth itself exists primarily in the domain of humans. The gray wolf and the white wolf that lived around Oscar's cabin ghosted through the trees, always watching but keeping their distance from the raging inferno that consumed the body of Aloran. A few small shapes like silhouettes moved in front of the flames, as each of the humanimals paid tribute in some way to the host body of Visser Three. The sometimes wolf, Maitea, joined them, and soon after so did one of the humans, Dylan. While the wolves mainly concerned themselves with how this new being was approaching them, Maitea and Dylan had different concerns. Aloran was Maetea's father, and to Dylan that meant something. Losing a parent, even in the midst of the complex relationship, affects you. For Maitea, the complexity extended further. Aloran had killed who she had considered her real father back on the Hork-Bajir homeworld. A mirror image across the site, another Andalite and another human stood together, Aximili and Zach. They were participating in a tradition of sorts that existed perhaps in all cultures that mourn the dead, standing around after the ceremony, sorting through their thoughts and feelings. They discussed what traditions meant to them, and perhaps what traditions they would forge together. And then, ever practical, Kamren and Savannah took it upon themselves to hide the evidence that this had ever happened. They were moving the ash, bone, and kindling. And that was the evidence of the ritual. Oscar's cabin was where they finally reconvened, where they stepped from the dark, harsh outside world, and with the sense of the protection those four walls offered, they let themselves relax for just a moment. But it was only a moment before a strange man appeared outside, and the humanimals braced themselves for a fight that they would surely lose, if Xander had been there to fight. Xander was their ally and plant in the Yeerk pool, and things were not going well. As one of the Chi, a robotic species with superior hologram technology paired with the strength and speed no one could match, and absolute pacifist, Xander was not pleased that they had been placed in the role of Visser Three, but the bad news did not end there. Visser Three was to stand trial in a week for his failures. The trial would take place on the Blade ship with many important visors around and would certainly end in the execution of Visser Three, and a new opponent would be rising to power on Earth. Spinning out a plan as quickly as they could, they decided to move on liberating the Chi and creating a death for Visser Three that would throw the Yeerk hierarchy into chaos. As time is short, Xander takes his leave of them, and the safe bubble of Oscar's cabin had burst. Of equal importance, Zach's hair that was being bleached was now ruined, and not even morphine could fix it. Humbled, the humanimals part ways. Aximili and Maitea stay, Zach goes to his home, working on how to fix his mangled image, and then Kamren, Dylan, and Savannah go to the Pacific Towers, and the night comes to a close for the exhausted team. In Savannah's room as she falls asleep, she is plunged into a gentle and soft dream of being in a pool, surrounded by others, safe, full, warm. Too warm. As the liquid agitates and then starts bubbling, their skin starts to peel off and boil away in a confusing tumbling of pain and heat, and finally, death. Savannah shoots up in bed violently, scaring Possum. And that is where we are now.
My name's Kamren.
My name is Zach.
My name is Savannah.
My name is Aximili Escaruth Estil.
My name is Dylan.
What's worse than homework, parents, and acne?
Betrayal.
War.
Murder.
Brussels sprouts.
Doing it all while trying to stop an alien invasion.
Duh.
Aliens that crawl into your ear and take over your brain.
Mimicking your every thought. Reliving all your memories.
Living life as you would. Flawlessly deceiving your friends, your family, pretending to be you.
I'd rather die.
Stay on script.
What's even worse?
Mr. Statoric.
The only thing that stands in the way of complete takeover of all humanity is 4 teenagers and an Andalite.
I am the Andalite.
Yeah, you're the Andalite.
We also have the ability to morph.
It's amazing.
An Andalite technology.
Stay on script. The ability to...
Right. The ability to turn into any animal we can touch.
Lions.
Tigers.
Orangutans.
We must be extremely cautious. We can't trust anyone, thanks to Matt.
Kamren.
Okay, you read it then.
Fine. We can't trust anyone. Controller or not.
We have seen what happens when we are too trusting.
So now, there's only us.
Only us.
Only us.
Only us.
Because anyone could be compromised. Anyone at all, can be a controller.
Yeah, dude. Even you.
The sun rises over Ocean Grove. The waves crash on the shoreline. Savannah, what are you doing?
How much time has passed since she woke up?
However much you wanted to. If you wanted to stay up for a little while, you can. But the sun is now rising.
I think what happened then was after she had that dream, she woke up, got ready, and just took Possum outside. She was up. She's been up since then. She's not gone to sleep, but she would just be taking care of things. She would have taken Possum outside. She would have come back in and worked on homework, worked on stuff for the week. And she's just being kind of around, but trying to stay out of where everybody else is sleeping.
Speaking of Dylan, where are you asleep at in Pacific Towers?
Dylan is sprawled out on one of the couches. She's got her leg is kind of up on the back of the couch. She's on her tummy with her head facing sideways out and snoring heavily. Her leg is up on the back of the couch, bent at the knee. And she just looks she's got one arm behind her back. She looks a whole mess.
And similarly, Kamren is in the chair, but upside down. His legs are hanging over the back and his head's hanging off the end of it and he's just asleep. He won't wake up through all of this with Savannah taking Possum out or anything like that, but it'll be up to you if Dylan does.
I think the only thing that would wake her up would be if Possum came over.
We'll say after that bing, after they come back up, Possum is sniffing around, and Savannah, he starts to go in towards the living room and sees both of them, and you see him moving towards Dylan.
I think she would do that thing where she tries to super quietly call your dog back, in the way that is just so enticing, of course, to them, and they always listen every time, where you're just calling their name Possum, Possum.
He looks back over with those almost sad eyes, but a little guilty as he keeps moving into the living room, and he's right in front of Dylan's face and looking at you, and then his tongue slowly starts to come out and he leans forward, and then with a gentle lick up Dylan's cheek, he looks back over at Savannah and waits.
As he does that, you get a bleach. Your purple look good. Oh, hey, buddy. And she reaches out and starts scratching him.
And he loves it. He loves it. He lets out a little. Oh.
She flips over on the couch and goes.
He jumps
patting
up
your
there.
chest.
Kamren starts to scramble a little bit and starts to slide down the chair a little bit more, but he's still asleep.
Savannah's trying to stay out of sight line. She's just if she went to the kitchen while Possum went that way, she's just staying in there now, maybe trying to get some snacks or something extremely quietly.
She's gonna stay and scritch Possum for a little while, and then she's like, "Come on, buddy, come on, gotta get up," and sort of pushes him a little bit, not too much. If he wants to stay, she's not gonna make him move, but
yeah, if you push him a little bit, he'll get up with you.
Sweet. She pops up and she's gonna meander into the kitchen for a glass of water. Her hair is just sticking up in all kinds of ways, and she's just rubbing her eyes. Morning.
Good morning. And Savannah's very much doing that thing where even though someone's coming into the room, it's just you're trying to be it. You could tell that you've not surprised them. You've just kind of elevated that stress level a little bit. So she's living in that space while she looks at you and is good morning.
What time is it?
6:58.
Good. And she grabs a glass because at this point she definitely knows where everything is, and she just helps herself, grabs a glass, and goes to the fridge to get the pitcher of water.
Possum's lapping up his water too.
Since everyone's awake, Savannah will get him his breakfast, his kibble and whatnot Well, not everybody. Kamren's not, but she's not worried about that part so much. He'll probably sleep through it. So she'll just, she'll get Possum's breakfast.
As you guys start to get your breakfast together, tell me what you guys do up until you're going to school.
Well, Savannah's, once she gets Possum's breakfast ready, she's like ready to go to school. So just literally like she'll go back to her room and just like hang out, try to pretend she's busier than she is, just waiting to go to school.
Dylan just grabs the change of clothes out of her bag and goes and gets ready. But as she's passing Kamren, she starts smacking him on the bottom of the foot, and she's like, "Get up!"
He goes, "Ugh!" And then he like falls the rest of the way out of the chair onto the ground. I'm up.
I don't think you are.
I'm gonna be up in a second.
Okay, we gotta go.
All right. Possum goes and like starts to lick him in the face, and he like grabs him and rolls him over and starts wrestling with him. But yeah, he eventually gets up and pulls his hair back and like looks around, doesn't have his ponytail holder, so just shakes it back out, gets a change of clothes on.
I think if Dylan sees him shaking his hair out when she comes out of the bathroom after changing, she's gonna like reach down into her bag and pull out a little baggie full of Scunchie brand ponytail holders. She's just gonna fling one at him.
Oh, thanks. He pulls it back, but there's like some strands still. But it's not up like it usually is in a man bun. He's got like a ponytail back, you know. And yeah, he gets ready.
Sweet.
And yeah, if you guys head to school, we'll move over to Zach. Zach, your alarm goes off.
Mm-hmm. It does. It's a cover of I Want to Be Famous by Cartoon Network.
Hell yeah. It's playing.
Yep.
You hear Mo start to in his cage.
Yeah, fucking sings along. Awesome. Previous night on the drive back, I said that Zach had been Googling haircuts. Part of that was definitely Googling salons or barbershops that open early in Ocean Grove.
The earliest barbershop that you find that opens, it'll open at 8 a.m.
Okay. What about salon?
I was including them all in the same.
8 a.m. Cool. What time does school start?
7:40.
Cool. Zach is missing first and probably second period.
So yeah, what time do you wake up? So what are you doing like in between then?
I mean, if they open at 8, he's not gonna get up earlier.
All right.
Yeah, he gets up the same time he normally would for school and just gets ready, takes a shower, feeds Mo, texts Melissa. Something came up. I'll see you at lunch.
Oh, okay. I already got your coffee, but I guess I could give it to somebody else.
He says save it. I'll drink it at lunch. He derails the conversation by doing a selfie, but of the side that's not fucked up.
Oh, bedhead.
He puts before.
Oh. Can't wait to see the after. Will you wait around until
7:30 or so?
7:30ish?
Do they have a thing where you can book an appointment online, or you just walk in?
They do.
Okay. Yeah, he tries to book an 8 o'clock.
All right, you look and you see
they're booked out until next week. It's a barbershop, right? So probably not.
Yeah. I don't know. My barbershop is 2 weeks out. So you do see that they have a 12 o'clock opening, a noon opening. But you know your way around a website and have a little bit of hacking skills. So if you want to try to get in there and do something, you can.
Okay. Hack the barbershops. I'm going to use my computer's skill for this.
Okay.
25.
You get in there and swap out somebody's 8 o'clock appointment for the noon, and you can get in on the 8. It does send an email to them, but who knows if they check or not. You have to go there and figure it out.
Can I change their email address while I'm in the system?
Can you?
Yeah, if I'm in there already editing information, I should be able to change their email address.
Yeah, you can change their email address.
so they don't get an email.
Sounds good. Then you head to the barbershop. But we'll go back to school real quick. The other humanimals, you guys get to school. Your homeroom, everybody's homeroom is the same. So you all go to Mr. Statoric's class for homeroom. Yeah, you get in there and you see some of the other kids from Ocean Grove West. There's a few kids from Ocean Grove Central in there with you all. We'll say Melissa is in this first class, and just a couple other nameless kids like that you all don't really interact with. You guys are in homeroom before the first bell.
Dylan is like making very pointed eyes at Savannah and Kamren, and then like glancing and nodding over toward Melissa.
Cameron's giving you like a big grin, nodding.
I think Savannah's not. Like, she'll kind of look and then just like nod and then is out.
Cameron will like lean over towards Savannah and say, "Hey, Melissa was gonna be Grant's girlfriend, and now her and Zach are talking."
That's really weird. And I
Yeah.
don't like that.
Yeah. But hey, what are you gonna do, you know? We can't stop love.
I think they're in love.
Maybe they are.
Would someone in love with one person be making out with someone else? A week prior?
Oh, so you think Zach's not in love?
Yes. That one.
Makes sense. But we'll see. And he like leans back into his chair.
How far back?
It comes up. The first two, like the front legs come up a little bit on his chair.
Savannah absolutely just kind of nudges the front leg, so he has to do that, like, sit back up.
Yeah. Hey. What the hell?
Dylan has to cover her face because she's giggling so hard.
He sits back down, pulls out a notebook with just like scribbles on it, and he starts just scribbling on it.
Is he scribbling on it or is he stabbing it?
He stabs it and scribbles on it. She got me. Almost made me fall over.
Dylan turns to Savannah and is like, should we like get him to talk to the counselor or something?
Yes, no, he's... And then she's like kind of looking around and then like, it's too easy of a mark. And then just back to what she was doing.
This is my therapy, Dylan.
I just don't know what that paper did to you.
It's not. It needs to be covered.
She's just looking
Drawing?
at Savannah.
No, never try that.
Why don't you try that?
All right. He starts to make a circle. And then Mr. Statoric walks into the room, puts his bags down. Hello, class. The bell rings for homeroom.
I'm going to need Kamren to make a dexterity check to see how perfect that circle is.
Hell yeah. Dexterity. Boom.
Yeah.
A 13.
Do
All
you have
right.
advantage on drawing or disadvantage on drawing?
It's got like one flat side.
Yeah. It's obtuse rubber moose globajuice. What?
Did you just fairly odd parents us?
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah.
Mr. Statoric. And he says, okay, class, please sit down. I'm about to read the morning announcements, and it's really 50-50 if you'll hear me with those AirPods in, Brandon. So I'm talking to you. And Brandon looks up, takes his AirPods out.
Savannah just face down on the desk, like in her arms, like it's not 50-50. That doesn't even make any sense.
This is Dylan's favorite show, so she's just like watching Savannah.
Savannah, did you need something? Did you say something?
No.
Okay. Raise your hand if you have any questions. Well, yeah, first things first. You all might have noticed that your classes have increased, and that's because it has. Ocean Grove Central's chemistry lab caught fire, and because of regulations and rules and all that other stuff you don't need to worry about, some of the kids from OG West are coming here now for the remainder of the year. And I expect you'll all get along and we won't have any problems. And I'm confident that you all give them a big dragon welcome.
Savannah's hand shoots up.
Savannah.
What is the class increase percentile per teacher and also classroom?
Well, we'll cover that later. But about 3% per teacher. I mean, if you have 10 kids in a class, then everybody's getting 3 more. And if it's more, then it's you know how percentages work, right?
Correct. That would be 30% more.
Shit. That's true. That was a test, Savannah. And if you have 30%, you get 100. Hey, I'm just joking here, you know? We're having a little fun.
Fully looking at Dylan right now, like 1,000-yard stare, and just looks so frustrated.
It's because you can't split a human in thirds. Anyways, I have another announcement. The Sadie Hawkins dance. The school is having their yearly Sadie Hawkins dance next Friday. That's 2 Fridays from now, everybody. Looks pointedly at Savannah. For those of you who don't know, back in the 50s when gender roles ruled the world, the guys would ask the girls to the school dance. This dance concept flips that completely on its head, and the girls ask the guys to the dance. But we don't live in the 50s anymore, so I'm not sure why they insist on shoving this kind of stuff in your all's faces, but here we are. I'm 98% sure that they're not going to check who asked who at the door, so you're probably good. Also, it's short notice for the OG Central students, so both schools will be allowed to attend the dance. Just in case, some of you Central students don't know too many people here to ask. Any questions? All right. Let's get on with this lesson.
Dylan's hand shoots up.
Dylan.
Is there a decorating committee?
There probably will be. I don't know anything about it. If you want to, I think you got to talk to the school coordinator.
Is there a dress code?
He looks down at the paper that he has. It doesn't say, but maybe that'll be up to that committee.
Is there food going to be included?
He looks back down. Yeah, snacks and drinks. It says right here.
Sweet. Is it going to be vegetarian options too?
I'm 60% sure that there might be.
Are there going to be allergen warnings listed?
I think that there should be. I think there should be. There's like all kinds of guides that the schools have to go
Mr.
through when they do this.
You remember what happened last time, right?
With Peter?
Yeah, with Peter.
And the grapefruits?
And the grapefruits.
Everybody goes, oh, like all the OG West students. Yeah, they should. They better have contingencies in for that, because that's when our school really started going downhill.
So you agree. It's going downhill. All right, that's all I wanted. Thank you.
Oh, shit. He says shit, and he says, oh. Sorry.
Savannah is passing a note to Dylan where she's just all caps, what happened with Peter, ? Exclamation point, slides it to Dylan.
She writes, I'll tell you later. Everyone's still sensitive, and slides it back.
Kamren's trying to draw another circle. And
another dex. Yeah.
And as this circle comes out worse than the one before.
It has a corner for some reason.
It has a corner. Sometimes you can make a circle with a corner, he says.
It looks like the CZ Drop logo.
Dude, somebody's going to love this one day. And we fade to Zach kicking his skateboard up in front of the barbershop.
What's the barbershop called?
Cool Cuts by Cool
I'm
Cuts
sorry,
by.
Austin. That was so rude of me.
No, it is. It's called Cool Cuts by. And then like nothing else.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Cuts.
Zach pulls up the reservation that he has on his phone, and
You see there's another guy there. He's like looks kind of like a bodybuilder because he's real strong. Hey,
give him a little nod.
he goes to grab the door at the same time as you. He said, "Oh, okay, after you."
Zach holds the door.
He walks in
Zach walks in behind him.
to the front counter, and there's like a sign-in sheet, and he signs in, and as like the barber comes from the back, like washing his hands.
Zach signs in.
He looks down at he like looks at his computer and looks at the sign-in sheet, and then what is Zach's email?
Zigzag@gmail.com. Oh no, it's zigzag69@gmail.com.
Zigzag69 at OGmail, oceangrovemail.com.
They have their own web server?
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay. Why wouldn't it be Gmail?
Yeah, it's Gmail. I was just
You know
trying
what?
to make
It's
it cool.
Yahoo.
He looks up, he's Zigzag. Looks like you're the first reservation at 8 o'clock, and then the other guy looks at you and stands up and he's like, I had a reservation at 8 a.m. and he looks at it.
Zach acts confused and looks at his phone. He's like, I don't know, man. Mine says 8. He like shows him his phone.
Yeah, and then the guy's like looking on the computer and he's like, yeah, it looks like there was another 8 a.m., but it was switched. What's your Gmail? He says, jimbro6420 at yahoomail.com. Oh, that's not in here. What? And he like shows the confirmation on his phone. No. There's the one that was moved from 8 a.m. to 12 is Daniel Radcliffe fan 20 at yahoo.com. This is crazy. I'm not coming back here. Throws his the pen down and he leaves. You get it, Zach.
Dude, that was a little much.
Yeah. I don't know what was wrong with him. I mean, I could have got him in right after you, I guess. I could have slid him in. I would've, yeah. Anyways. Ha.
It's probably steroids or something, man. Who knows? And then Zach
Roid
just like
rage.
plops down in the chair. He just gets in the barber chair.
Hi. My name is...
My name's Austin. And I'm a barber.
Hi, my name's Austin, and I am the barber.
Okay.
This place used to be ran by somebody else. I had to take their name down out front before I could get mine up. I need to make some money.
Oh, yeah, okay, facts.
So what can we do here for you? He starts tussling your hair.
So, all right, you see this? And he like gestures to the big blonde patch on the side of his head. I gotta get rid of that. I was thinking maybe like an undercut mullet.
Oh, yeah, mullets are my specialty.
Oh, that's a weird thing to specialize in, man.
Dude, it's all the rage these days.
That's true.
All right, well, how short you want the sides?
Just shave it, man. It's fine.
Sweet. He throws the barber's cape, barber bib, I don't know.
Yeah,
around
barber
you,
cape.
fashions it,
Super barber.
goes to work. This takes about 45 minutes because he's like pristine,
Holy
lining
fuck.
you up,
All right.
getting everything right. And then at the end, you got a pretty good haircut.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll be $35.
Okay. I pay him $45.
Thanks, man. Hey, come back whenever you need it trimmed up.
Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, Zach pays the man and, does the thing that you do after a haircut where you get all the hair off the side of your head. And then gets on a skateboard and goes to school.
Yeah. You arrive at about, we'll say 9:30.
Okay. What time does second period start?
At 9:30, you all would be in second period, which for you is finance in the business world. And Kamren is in there right now. So you get to the school.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just go to class late. Walk in late.
Yeah, they look up, and as you walk in, and Kamren like looks at you and kind of wide eye.
Zach waves at the teacher and goes, flat tire, and then goes and sits down.
I'm sorry. I don't actually recognize you. Are you one of the Ocean Grove Central students?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
My name's Zach.
Zach.
Can I tell you my last name?
Oh, I have it wrote down right here. I don't need you to. You're the only Zach. You mean Isaac?
All right, good. No, it's Zach.
Okay. Make some notes.
A lot of notes.
Do you have any, like a tardy slip or something? Did you signed in the front office?
No, I didn't know how to do all that. So I kind of figured like it'd be okay for the first day.
Oh, how'd you know where to go? I'll talk to him.
I got a class schedule.
He's with me, Kamren says.
Phone. Yeah, I'm with Kamren.
Yeah.
What's
Well,
up,
he's
Kamren?
new too. He doesn't know anything at all.
Facts.
All right, just sit down. We'll figure this out later.
Zach sits down.
All right, and we'll actually rewind a little bit as first period with Mr. Statoric is letting out as the three other humanimals leave the class. As you all leave, Kamren will kind of like nudge Dylan. Come over here. Let me talk to you real quick.
Yeah, she follows him.
What does Savannah do as they break off?
Is it obvious that, like, did Savannah hear Kamren say that? Because she is right by Dylan. She's desperate to know what happened to Patrick. Like,
Peter.
desperate.
You do hear her say
Peter,
that.
Peter.
Yeah. As soon as you all leave the room, he is when he says it, but you are right there and you hear him.
All right. If she hears him, she'll, like, and then back off and leave, like, just start to head to the next class. Not, like, super fast, but she's, like, meandering down the hallway. But absolutely, like, when he says that is a full, like, oh, come on. And then she'll walk away.
Dylan, he pulls you over to like the side of a locker and like looks around and like actually watches Savannah a little ways as she gets down the hall, and he says, Dylan, you remember when we were at the mall getting the ice cream, I told you that I was going to ask you for a favor.
This, on the day of your first day of school, is when you're going to ask me?
Yeah. It seems like the perfect day.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. Man, there's so much to do. All right. Okay.
All right. Well, listen. We've been through so much this last week. Last 2 weeks, last month, however long we've been doing this. We've been through so much. We need a change of pace. We need something fun before we can't do anything fun anymore.
Okay.
I think that this dance is the perfect opportunity.
Oh, yeah, we're doing this dance. Like, we're going. These are
I agree.
always such chaos.
Well, I don't know if Savannah will. She's locked in right now.
You don't think that Savannah will go to a dance?
I don't know. It doesn't seem like her scene.
Okay. So what do we got to do? Like,
That's the favor.
oh, God, okay.
I'll get Zach to go, which will be easy.
Uh-huh.
You get Savannah to go, which will be hard.
Well, why do you get the easy thing? Oh, because it's the favor.
It's favor.
Yeah, right. Okay. All right, okay. See,
I can try to.
this feels really setup-y also, so...
Yeah.
No, don't, no. You're not
I'm
supposed
leaving
to
it
do
in your
that.
hands. It's still in your hands.
Kamren.
So, whatever you want to do with it. He smiles.
You're mean.
No, this is going to be nice.
You're being real mean right now.
Oh, he raises his hands. You don't want to go to the dance with...
Yes, I want to go to the dance. Yes, I want to go to the dance with...
And would you do that on your own?
No.
Favor for me is a favor for you, is what I'm trying to say. It's a win-win, a double-edged sword.
Hey, here, did you think about this, genius? Hey, what if she says no to me? She doesn't want to go with me.
Yeah, right. Dude, trust me. You got this. The Rizzler.
No, 0 Riz, none.
Well, I don't know. I think you can do it. Well, either way, it's a favor. You promised.
I'll ask. That'll be the favor. I'll ask.
All right. I think that's all it'll take. He smiles.
You remember this if she says no. You remember, you get to see my puppy dog face just standing over by the side of the wall at the dance, not doing anything. This is on you if she says no.
She's gonna say yeah, though, so...
Let me just give you a little example of what it's going to be like, okay? And she
Okay.
goes and leans up against the dry erase board with her hands clasped in front of her, and then just looks up at him with the saddest little puppy dog face, tiny little lip pout.
Do that. Do that to her. Yeah.
No.
You look cute. She'll think you look
No,
cute.
I don't. I look sad. Sad. I was going for sad, so clearly I failed.
Or did you find the key?
I will ask.
All right, he puts a hand on your shoulder. I gotta get to business and finance world or some shit. I was gonna copy off
You
Zach,
really
but
learn your classes.
we don't need them.
Maybe not. And she just turns and walks away.
He goes the other way. You do see, as you're walking down the hall, you see Haley kind of watching where your door is, where Mr. Torik's door was. And she just waits, and as the last kids file out, she just turns and walks down the other hall.
Poor girl.
You and Savannah have all the same classes. I don't know what your next one is. Actually historic events in world history.
Sweet. All of them?
All of them. They cover them.
Man. That's a wild class.
Today they're talking about the Gettysburg picnic. It happened after the Gettysburg Address.
Yeah, I don't think many people were eating.
It was in Gettysburg, but it was ruined, actually.
Okay.
That's what he's talking about.
Does he sing the song? No? Okay.
Everybody else does.
Yeah. Yeah, you just hear the tail end of it's the Gettysburg picnic.
Gettysburg picnic, where everything went wrong.
How are you going there instead of spaghetti? Your name is Austin. I know how your brain works. The fact that you didn't rhyme Gettysburg with spaghetti is just incorrect.
How does everybody remember the picnic at Gettysburg where everybody had some spaghetti splurged? All the spaghetti you can eat until it fills you up from your ears to your feet. And that's not all. You're throwing up sauce and some meatballs. And then The loud shot calls.
All right.
So
yeah.
what you're saying, when you say that the spaghetti is filling them from their head to their feet, that's really kind of more of a discussion on trickle-down economics and how it kind of affected that area in the time.
Mm-hmm. Money and stuff.
Yeah.
Gas prices.
Going up in Gettysburg.
And anything else you guys want to know?
Yes. Keep going. Give me a snippet
I
of
want
the
to
rest of
know
this
everything.
class.
Yeah.
He makes you all write a second verse to the Gettysburg Picnic song. That's your homework.
Savannah's hand will go up.
Yeah, what's your name again? Savannah?
Yes. What aspects of this specifically do you want us to focus on in this second verse?
The ramifications of taxes.
On the Gettysburg picnic?
On spaghetti, obviously. Spaghettisburg. That's the nickname for Gettysburg.
Great. So just to repeat back what you're
Yeah.
assigning to us, you need us to write a second song verse that explains why the Gettysburg picnic affects the taxes on spaghetti in the modern day.
Yeah. What ramifications did it have? I use the word ramifications.
You sure did.
Listen, I like to have fun, okay? I like to teach outside the box.
A spaghetti joke, I see.
You get it. I like you, Savannah. I'll leave you to your work. The bell rings. Your all's classes are down the hall from each other, but are bullshit. But you have to pass each other to get to your next classes. You all see Kamren is like walking with Zach and like looking at his head and like putting his hands on the sides of it. Oh, it's a nice clean cut, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's fresh.
Fresh to death.
Ah,
Do you still have the any of the streak?
I mean, the roots probably are a little bit lighter in that zone, but you're not going to be able to tell for long.
Dude, it looks like you have like a little birthmark right here. And he's like actually touching your head.
Get the fuck off, man.
Oh, sorry.
Jesus. Anyway, that class sucked. I wish I'd have taken that events in world history. It sounds like easy as shit.
I don't know, man.
I heard they had to write a song. What the fuck?
How'd you hear that?
They were just talking about it.
It was in the curriculum?
You don't know what that word means. Don't act like you know what that word means.
All right. I thought I would use it in the context.
You heard, I know. You heard somebody say it. Yeah, I get it.
And as like you all are walking, just in front of you from out of nowhere, a brown-haired girl with these brown eyes is just right in front of you.
I go, ha!
She says, "Oh, hey,
Is it someone I know?
it's Haley Waters. I don't know if you've ever met her, but she like puts her hand out and she says, "Hey, I'm Haley."
What's up? I'm Zach.
Yeah, I knew who you were." She smiles,
He daps her up.
kind of stands beside you and like in front of Kamren, kind of pushing him to the back.
Zach looks at Kamren and is just like, he does this. Like,
He takes a few steps back and Haley's
Hell
kind of
yeah.
walking with you. And she says, "So, how are you liking our school so far?"
it sucks. It's school.
She laughs.
What kind of question is that?
Yeah, no, I agree. I do the cheerleading, so, it kind of
All of it?
keeps some of it. I lead them.
Okay. I didn't know cheerleaders had a leader. So you're
Yeah.
the cheerleader leader?
I'm the captain of the cheer team.
Cool. I like cheerleader leader better.
Okay. She giggles. I'm the cheerleader leader then. Anyways, I can
Gross.
introduce you to some people. She says, well, since you're new here, I know you have a big following on TikTok. And I was thinking that maybe I could introduce you to some people here. You can make some new content, kind of be our school's liaison for you.
Oh, that's a cool idea. I'm gonna think about that.
You want me to put my number in your phone so you can text me whenever you think about it?
I'll see you.
Looks at you and she'll say, well, that's fine. I was gonna ask if you wanted to go to the dance with me next Friday, to help bridge the gap between your school and mine, because I assume you're pretty popular there.
I don't know. Middling, I guess, like popularity wise. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna go. TBH, I might, but like, I'm still kind of filling it out.
Don't be a
I have
lame,
shit to do
Zach.
that night. I could never. It's not possible for me.
You might have shit to do 2 weeks from now. You can't make the plans to come to the dance.
Yeah, that's a pretty good summary. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You're really smart, Haley. You got it.
She kind of like looks at you like a dead stare for a second, shakes it off. Well, if you change your mind, or if you figure
Can I roll an insight check on that?
Yeah, what are you trying to figure out?
If that blank stare was alien in nature.
Roll it with disadvantage.
7. That sucks because there's a fucking nat 20 in there.
Doesn't seem alien, but maybe. And, well, if you make up your mind, I guess I'll be around.
Cool.
See you later, Zach. And she like pats your chest as she walks away.
Like, looks down at that.
As you like look down, Dylan and Savannah see Haley walking away from Zach and him look down.
Dylan's gonna walk up and be like,
Zach kind of just shakes his head a little bit.
brother.
Brother, ugh. Do you say that to Zach, or are you over there still?
No, she's like walking, like she's gonna walk past you, and she just kind of looks and goes, brother.
Zach like looks over and kind of rolls his eyes and goes, pretty much.
And then as she gets past Zach, she's like looking pointedly at Kamren, and she's like,
He's watching. What? He looks at Savannah and quickly looks back at Dylan. He gives you a thumbs up. And like as you walk past him, he like pats your shoulder and then gives like a head nod to Savannah.
Savannah just shakes her head at him. Like, not like no or wrong, but just the kind of like, yeah, that's Kamren. As soon as we are past them, Savannah is like, what happened with Peter? Please tell me what happened with Peter.
oh my God, it was the craziest thing. Okay, so we are at the dance, like fully, everybody's having fun. It's a great time, right? Nobody knows Peter's allergic to grapefruits. But because it's the citrus ball, right? They start dropping these grapefruits from the ceiling. One hits him, I kid you not, I don't know how it happened, right in the mouth.
And he went
Oh,
into
he's
anaphylactic shock.
yeah, fully anaphylactic, like swelled up like a grapefruit. It was crazy.
That is crazy.
Middle of the dance floor, nobody can get to him because they're slipping on all of these, for some reason, peeled grapefruits. I don't know.
I have so many questions.
Me too. Everyone does.
And who planned this dance?
This is why we have dance committees now, because the adults planned it.
Of all people, I would assume they would know that grapefruits are a terrible choice because they mess with so many medications, much less an allergy.
Exactly.
What is this place?
It's truly a hellscape. Anyway, I think Peter's actually in our next class, so just like don't mention citrus at all.
All right. What does Peter look like, just so I can figure out?
Well, he used to be really cute, actually.
It permanently disfigured him?
No. He shot up like 6 inches over the summer, and it like now he's like tall, like weirdly tall. You know how that happens sometimes when
I do.
Yeah. Like I get he's fine. It's fine. Just not aesthetically pleasing to me personally now.
Yes, tall people are annoying generally.
Yeah. They can reach everything, and it makes me kind of mad. Like, I'm not short. I can't reach some stuff, and when I can't, it makes me angry.
I don't like it when you're going to try to grab something and then they reach over top of you.
So superior. Get out.
It's irritating.
The world makes step stools. Like, I don't need you.
Precisely. All right, so he's tall, and then she's like, noting that she's going to try and figure out who this kid that went into anaphylactic shock on the dance floor is.
When you get into this next room, what is your all's third period class?
Oh, you're not going to tell us? It's not like macaroni through the ages?
You're about to get that, so unless you guys have one you want to pick.
Okay, this is going back in the memory banks, and I'm not totally sure, but I do believe that, like, you were saying that Mr. Satorik's class was period 1, correct?
It's your all's homeroom, so...
And then period 1.
And then period 1. So school starts at 7:40. The first 20 minutes is homeroom. 8 o'clock starts the class.
All right, I'm going to make Jenna say it since this is her schedule.
This is rude, is what you've done to me.
It is.
I have a list of classes.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How many of them are spaghetti based?
None. Wait. That's crap. I'm going to make one that's spaghetti based. Home economic. So history / social studies, English, AP Lit, creative writing, biology, chemistry, environmental science, computer science, algebra, algebra 2, gym, art 1, 2, and 3, digital art, pottery, woodshop, college prep, home economics, trigonometry.
Those aren't weird. Why were the other ones weird?
Well, those were made off the cuff.
Okay, so it's not like prehistoric zoology.
Well, there is an elective for prehistoric zoology.
Sweet. Nice. Yeah, we're going to one of our elective classes.
All right, prehistoric zoology it is. You get in there and there's dinosaurs on the wall. And Savannah, roll me an insight or a perception check. Investigation check.
An investigation check. You got it.
You see a boy in the corner he's sitting in the chair, and like the table in front of him, like you can see his knees kind of like hit the top part of that table, and he can't scoot all the way under. And he's like looking around just to like, seems like he's looking out for something.
Is it wild that I want to roll an insight check to see if he's looking out for grapefruits? That seems wild.
You can try it.
All right. I don't know how I'd intuit that, but you said I could do it.
Maybe you'll fail.
Maybe I'll fail.
You can't tell.
I'm pretty sure I have advantage. Let me check real quick, but I'm pretty sure I have advantage. Nope, to control more specifically. Hang on. Let me find. Yep, I do. I have advantage on that.
Okay. So with a 21, you see a girl walk past this kid, and she has an orange in her hand. He goes, "Ah!" And she says, "It's not a grapefruit." And she keeps walking.
Savannah's gonna like when he says that. Savannah's gonna like look at Dylan and like look over, like nodding, like yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah, that's him.
He might be a little bit more attractive if he was a short king. To some people.
To some people.
This teacher, her name is Miss Sadler, and she teaches you all about giant crickets that used to live back in the prehistoric days.
Dylan is enraptured.
They said she seems to have like a little distaste when she talks about how some people are trying to figure out how to do this in the real world today, trying to apply certain genetics from back then to today to improve crops or something.
This is gonna be a buck wild question. Would Savannah know about her specifically? Like, not through school, through other avenues?
Roll me a history check.
Okay.
You don't really... she seems appealing because she's talking about cool stuff, but you don't know her from anywhere outside of here.
Cool.
Next is lunch. After you guys get out of this period, is there anything you want to do?
Zach goes and gets his coffee.
You see...
Which is code, you guys, for making out. No, it's not. It's just coffee.
It's about to be.
Yeah. You see Melissa sitting at a table that, like, normally there's like these long tables and all kinds of seats on them, but like at the very like corners they are like smaller tables that sit less people, and she's sitting at one of those by herself, like looking around, waiting.
Do I see an obvious full cup of like melted iced coffee in front of her? All right, I sneak up behind and just reach over and grab it and go thanks, and then just.
Oh, hey Zach. Sorry.
He's like taking a big sip as she's talking.
Your Doc Ock is kind of.
He like does this and like does the swirl to try to mix it up.
It's eight layers of separation now.
I think I read that book.
Yeah, it's by Orson Welles.
Oh, no, that's not the one I was thinking of.
Oh, nice hair, Theo Vaughn.
Yeah, I forgot about him. Thanks.
No, it looks good.
Well, just gonna go shave my head now. Thank you.
She like grabs the curls in the back.
What? Don't grab my hair. Come on.
No, it looks good.
And he like fixes his hair where she grabbed it.
You're pulling it off.
Well, I think you were trying to pull it off.
And she like offers you a seat next to her.
Oh, that's cool. I gotta make the rounds.
Oh, I thought we were gonna have our picnic that we were supposed to have this morning here. But no, if you have other things to do.
Was it a picnic? Okay. Okay. And then he like sits down. He doesn't have any food.
Oh, I got our lunches right here.
Okay.
I already
Does
got
she
yours.
actually have 2 lunches, or is he just taking some of her food?
She pulls some bags out of her backpack. I got these for this morning. They're donuts.
Oh, hell yeah. And he like grabs a donut.
Here's your. I didn't know if this one was the one that you would like, and she hands you a donut. It's actually your favorite. I'm stacking the deck.
Zach eats the donut.
What's your favorite?
It's a maple bar.
It's got ginger oatmeal in it.
No, it's just a thick. It's like a really thick donut with like maple glaze on top.
And as you all are talking, like making small talk and stuff like that, she does say, so how have your parents been?
Fine.
Yeah, I was just wondering. I don't know. I used to see, your dad outside working sometimes. I never really talked to him or anything, but.
I mean, yeah, that's what he does. He's working.
Yeah, I don't know. Our parents didn't talk much, but.
Yeah, I don't think they ever did.
Well, just in the very beginning when we first moved over there.
Okay.
But yeah, now we're all the way further east now, closer to the police station. No sneaking out. She kind of smiles. And my dad's been around more, actually, pushing for me to get a job so I can be more responsible instead of going to parties.
I mean, that's fair. We got to get jobs, right?
Yeah, I agree. But
My dad's won't let me monetize my TikTok, which is stupid because I could be making money on that. He's trying to get me to do some other junk, I guess.
But just, sometimes you just got to do it. Not tell him.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to collect the money. They have to sign off a bank account, so.
I think there's ways that you can get a bank account. Maybe I could help you.
Not legal ones.
Yeah.
It's all got to be legit, or else, I don't get the money. I could do it when I'm 18, and I'll just do whatever else till then, I guess.
How long do you got before then?
2 years. 3 years. 2 and some change.
Hopefully you're still going. Hopefully they don't take TikTok away from us,
No, I don't think they will. He's scrolling on his phone now.
But she'll say, but actually, I don't think it's that my dad really wants me to be responsible. I think he's just saying that. It kind of feels like he doesn't even want me around the house anymore.
I mean, I try not to be around my house anyway, so.
Yeah, but do your parents not want you there?
I don't really know. He stops and he's thinking about that. He's not really sure.
My mom, she just seems spaced out since the dog, I guess, got in that house, in our last house.
Should I roll an insight at any point to see if Zach is picking any of this up?
That's up to you. Yeah, if you
putting together any clues.
Yeah, you can roll.
We already know about Chapman. I don't remember if we know about his wife.
I would say it seems like she's just talking about her family. She's kind of venting.
I mean, Zach knows what's up with at least her dad, so he's trying to kind of play that cool.
She says, well, yeah, my mom, whenever she's by herself, she just seems kind of spaced out. But when she's talking to me, nothing seems like it's changed, except that she doesn't check in on me. She doesn't go above and beyond like she did before. Feels like somehow they blame me for that dog getting in, what's the big deal?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the dog thing, that was weird. I don't know. Parents freak out about weird stuff.
Yeah, they really freaked out. She looks sad now. She takes a pause and she says that they took Fluffer McKitty and Flutter McPigeon when I wasn't home. They say
what?
Yeah. She says they took them to a farm, but every kid past the 3rd grade knows what that really means.
Oh my God. I am so sorry. That's awful.
Anyways, I didn't mean to bring the mood down. How's your donut?
Gone.
Nice.
He's looking at the bag to see if there's more donuts.
There is. She'll push it over.
He takes another one, whatever's there.
There's some glaze.
Except for jelly or cream filled.
Yeah, there's cream filled, but
No, he doesn't take those.
Yeah, she says, I didn't know if you would like that one. I don't really like them. But
they're good, but they can be messy, so.
Yeah. So, Zach, Did you hear about that, the Sadie Hawkins dance?
He like rolls his eyes and he's like, yeah, I know about it.
Yeah.
Not really the dance going type.
Well, me neither. I didn't really want to go, but thought it might be a way to meet new people here.
Oh, I mean, I guess.
All the Central kids can go, so we might be able to see some of our friends from school.
I see these people at school.
Well, what about the old people from your old school?
Oh, you mean like the ones that went to the other school?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, most of the people I really hang out with are here. I don't really know.
Who is that?
I mean, some of the people are over there. Like you know.
We never really hung out, though.
I mean, you used to be my neighbor.
Yeah, we didn't hang out.
I guess you're right. You know Kamren? I've made like some TikToks with him.
You're the football guy.
Yeah, football Kamren. That's what they call him.
Yeah, and your friend Grant, he's gone.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with him. Just took off.
Well, yeah, I don't know too many guys here, though, to ask yet. And
Zach is shoving the rest of the donut in his mouth so he doesn't have to talk.
looks at you for a second. And I'm not really interested in anybody from our school. Not like that, anyways. But it might be fun to go.
I'm chewing.
She'll, like, take a second and, like, awkward silence as you're finishing this donut. She, like, looks around.
She's waiting. Damn it. She's onto my game. Okay. Zach swallows, takes a sip of his coffee.
She, like, just playing with the, like, a napkin part, like the corner of a napkin.
How much longer in the lunch period?
There's about 15 more minutes left.
Damn, all right. That's a lot of time.
Do you ever go to say anything back to her?
No?
So she'll sit there for like another 2 minutes and then be like, so maybe you could take me, you know, since...
I don't think that's how the dances work.
What do you mean?
Sadie Hawkins, like, I think the girls are supposed to ask the dudes.
Well, okay. Hey, Zach, do you want to go to the dance with me?
Oh, I don't know. Probably not. I don't think I'm going to go.
Give me a charisma check.
20. So this whole time, Zach has been on his phone. Right? I established that earlier. He's been. I'm gonna text. I guess probably just Van and be like, "So is everybody going to the dance?"
We're gonna pause there.
Okay.
Switch over to the other humanimals at the beginning of lunch. You all see Zach like go over and like sneak behind Melissa Chapman and pull coffee up and start to drink it and sit with her.
I think while Savannah may have noticed that, she is more animated than usual as she's talking to Dylan. Like, oh, what if they did make those kind of giant insects from that period? Do you think they could survive in the modern day world? I mean, we hardly have the resources to sustain something like that. That would be insane, right?
Dylan has like turned around and is walking backwards in the lunch line talking to Savannah and is like, yeah, no, I totally think that like that would be in game for most of the crops. Yeah, because the and she's just like staring at Zach as she's discussing this, because they could probably fit like half an ear of corn in those mouth parts, right? Man, what is he doing?
What's who do?
Zach, he's like bombing right now. But yeah, and then like I think it would only take a couple of them to totally, like maybe two of them to take out an entire acre of like wheat. He
And
is.
Savannah, like, when Dylan says he's bombing, Savannah will, like, look over and then, like, immediately back, like, as soon as she's talking about, like, the insects again, she's, like, back on this conversation. This is way more exciting. She'll just continue, like, on that note, too.
Kamren's talking to one of the lunch ladies, and he's like, no, I want a peanut butter jelly sandwich and a pizza. You don't have to put them together. I'll put them together. Yes. You can't hear what the lunch lady say it. She gives him both. And some peas, please. Gives him some peas.
Dylan grabs cheese pizza from the line, and she's like trying to still peek out over to where Zach is, but I don't think that she can fully see them.
Not yet. Once you get back out, you can position yourself at a table where you can see them, though.
Yeah.
I don't even think Savannah grabs anything for lunch. She's just excitedly, like, talking to Dylan about it. And then as, like, the attention starts straying more towards Zach, Savannah's, like, rifling through her bag to, like, grab some stuff to start scribbling some notes down in, like, one of her notebooks that she has in there. She's grabbing out the green one and, like, she's flipping, like, page after page and, like, scribbling stuff down while they're talking.
When Dylan like notices that Savannah's not grabbing food, she starts grabbing like salad, another slice of pizza, a couple of juices, not orange juice, just in case they sit next to Peter.
Kamren is making around. He, like, by the time you all sit down at the table he's finished his peanut butter and jelly pizza sandwich, topped with peas. And he's, like, getting up and going around to some of the people he knows to see, like, what they're not going to finish on their trays.
Dylan is scooting aside some of the papers that Savannah has out and, like, placing food in front of her.
I think Savannah's just still, like, she's just so excited about this. She's like, no, hang on. And, like, as you're trying to place food, it's like, wait. And, like, scooting stuff around and just being like, this could be really interesting, though, because what if they do, like, imagine that happens. Imagine that that's a successful experiment. What if they do get out and start taking down crops? I mean, we could calculate the rate of, like, global failure. It would be fast. They're insects. How fast would they reproduce? What's the lifespan? I mean, if it's only encumbered by growth. And then she just starts scribbling stuff down.
Yeah, would the lifespan of a cricket increase or decrease the bigger it got? Like, what is... I would assume increase, because bigger animals live longer.
I would assume, but what if their growth rate is just that much bigger? But then again, what if that's because of the nutritions that were available to them in that period versus now?
Yeah, and I mean, obviously the gases that were available to breathe versus
Absolutely.
the mix of the amounts that we breathe now.
Yeah. This is interesting. This is an interesting experiment. This is the first class that has been interesting at this school.
Yeah. It's my favorite. It's honestly my favorite.
I would agree.
Yeah. So, there's going to be a dance in a couple weeks. That's super fun too, right?
Oh, the one that Mr. Statork was talking about this morning?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, that is... Do you think that's what Zach is doing? Is that why?
If it is, I can't imagine, because he's doing so bad right now. She's literally tearing up her napkin.
That's not good.
No, it's not good.
That's surprising. Well, I guess she would be the one to ask Zach. So is he saying no?
I can't tell. Are you gonna ask anyone?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Yeah. Are you gonna go?
would not know. No, I don't believe so.
Oh, okay. All right. I think I'm probably gonna go.
That will be fun.
Yep.
Hope it's good.
Yeah, me too.
Savannah's just like kind of collecting the papers now back. Like she doesn't know why this has gone so awry.
Dylan takes it like a big bite of pizza and gets like a little bit of pizza sauce on her face.
You see Kamren a couple tables back behind Savannah look at you and go. Points his eyes, points back at you.
She's just looking at him like, I can't believe you've done this to me. Probably would be more fun if you did go though. For me, but I get that, like, if you don't think that that's a fun scene for you, I wouldn't want you to go somewhere that wasn't like fun for you, you know?
It would be more fun for you if I went to a school dance.
Yeah, like I would have fun with you in that space, I think.
Oh.
Savannah, you get a text from Zach asking if everybody's going to the dance.
I think, I mean, Savannah's staying quiet for a while she's kind of processing through this. I think if a moment has passed where it seems like she can like check that text, I guess she will. And then she'll show Dylan too, like, I guess Zach also wants to go.
Dylan sort of like relaxes her shoulders a bit. She's like, oh, sweet. So we could like go as a group then.
I guess. I mean, if you guys go as a group, then I could just come to school and work on stuff. And just be here, like, in case anything happens.
Yeah, you could do that if that would be more enjoyable to you. Yep.
I don't think Savannah knows what to do.
Zach is double texting and triple texting at this point because he's trying to get an answer.
And is it just the same question? Is everyone going to the
Hello?
dance?
I can see you looking at your phone.
I think Savannah will respond back to Zach, and she'll just say yes, period, after send. And then she'll look at Dylan and just be like, I wouldn't even have, I mean, we don't know what the theme is, but I do not believe I would have anything to go to a dance in clothing-wise. It's probably not jeans and a t-shirt sort of scenario.
If you want, we can go shopping. Or I also have so much stuff.
Oh. Okay. Alright. I guess we could... Don't you have, like, someone that you want to go with? Like, you don't have to... I mean, it's really nice kind of you to do this, but you don't have to go with us if you don't want to.
No, I would like to.
Okay. I mean, I guess we could Right? Sure. And I will find clothes or borrow clothes. That problem solved.
Great. Great. I love it. Okay. Fantastic. Going to the dance.
Zach, you get your response.
Okay, so it's a yes, period. Zach sends the thumbs up, which is the most angry, passive-aggressive he can do. What was the last thing Melissa said while this was going on?
Do you want to go with me, I think?
Definitely.
Oh, she smiles. I didn't think you were going to say yeah, honestly. You're playing hard to get.
Well then no then. I'm just kidding.
Oh, you TikTokers.
I guess.
Yeah,
Is this a TikTok thing?
I think
Are
trolling.
you just asking me because I have a TikTok?
No, I don't care about that thing.
Okay. Good, because someone tried to bring that shit up earlier. It's not a good look, you know?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was just, making a joke.
Look, it's a thing that exists. Like, you can acknowledge it, but don't fucking... You're like, oh, you got a TikTok, so we should hang out.
Oh, yeah.
Shit's, it's annoying.
No, I like you. I like to talk to you for a few other reasons. Your TikTok and your hair is not really one of them. And she smiles at you.
Whoa, hold on. The hair's got to be one of them.
Oh, it was. She looks off.
Hurtful. That's hurtful and rude.
She looks at it again, twists one of the back curls and says, "Maybe I can get used to it."
Oh wait, fuck, I forgot. And he turns around so she's in the picture, and then clicks a selfie and then sends it to her and says after.
She kind of smiles at it and then says, "You know what? It's growing on me." And then the bell rings.
Yeah, it's actually growing on me. It's part of my body.
Cool.
He eats another donut.
She gets up as the bell rings and she says, "Well, hey, maybe I'll see you later. Are you doing anything after school?"
I really don't know. I'm gonna play it by ear. Thanks for the coffee. That was really nice of you.
Yeah, anytime.
And keeping it all day and not drinking it.
It was tough, especially when it's separated.
I'll be honest, I would have drank it.
Yeah. She looks at
I would have probably delivered you half a coffee.
next time you can get the coffee and give me half of it.
Oh. Okay, that was a weird thing for you to go for, I guess.
Kamren walks up to you. What's up, bro?
Zach meets Kamren on the way to the food line because he needs real food because he only ate donuts and coffee.
Well, you see, they're starting to shut down the lunch line.
Do you have can I get one slice of pizza, please? Just something.
Give me a persuasion check.
He says, tossing his hair in a cool way. 15.
The lunch lady looks at you and she says, "You're supposed to be on time."
Study hall thing. I'm sorry. It's my first day here from the other school. I didn't know how it worked. I got a flat tire. Please.
Which
I'm
one
so
is
hungry.
it?
I'm dying. I'm starving to death.
All right, here.
Please.
This is the last piece of pizza we got, but it's
Does
sausage.
she eat Misty's? What is wrong with her voice?
Yeah, she eats Virginia Slims.
Yeah, just a Virginia Slim and Misty's salad.
This
Okay.
is the last piece we got in this sausage.
You gotta eat the pizza. All right. Yeah.
It's burnt.
He takes the slice. That's fine. It's whatever. He eats the food really fast.
Cameron's like, "Dude, you should have let me know. I had 3 slices and some peanut butter and jelly, some peas. I had some caramel pudding."
Is that all stacked together?
Yeah, obviously.
Not obvious, but only, it is only because I know you. That's weird, man. Hey, are you going to AP History, all pasta history after this?
What? I thought we had English.
Oh, maybe I do. He checks the schedule. He's out. My bad. You're right. It's English.
We can go to AP English.
No, I don't think we can just walk in, dude. We gotta go to the class we're assigned.
Dude, they don't know us. We could do anything we want.
Yeah, but like,
also, if we really wanted to, we could go anywhere we wanted, right? Just with a simple touch.
Yeah, I'm not doing that to sneak into a class.
Man, me neither. That sounds like the stupidest thing to do.
It's second stupidest.
Skydiving without a parachute.
Okay, third stupidest. You know, and then he starts walking to class.
What about Savannah and Dylan? Anything you guys want to do?
As the bell is ringing and they're packing up and going out of there, I think Savannah will just look at Dylan and be like, to clarify, you want to go as a group, correct?
Oh. Dylan like shoves a bite of pizza in her mouth, like the last bite of pizza, the biggest bite of pizza in her mouth, and she's like,
Okay. And then that's it. That's all she'll say.
Savannah starts to walk away. She's just like, she hangs her head down a little bit. She's like, damn it.
Anything else you guys want to do during the school day?
Some fucking
Can you just
classwork, man.
describe all these classes to us, Austin?
Dude. All right. No.
What do we learn about in English?
We'll have to wait
What
till
about
next
AP
time.
history? What about home spaghettinomics?
That's home. Well, you have calisthenics.
I do have calisthenics. I forgot about that.
Angel hair pastel bra.
What?
Instead of algebra, angel hair pastel bra.
Oh, wow. What a pull. All right. GG's. I've got calzonesthenics. That's what I've got.
Pizza English. Italian. I don't know.
It's just Italian.
Pizza English.
Pizza English. It's just Italian. New
That
language
is what
just
I'm
dropped.
going to call every Italian restaurant I ever invite Austin to.
I'm talking about the language. What do they
Are you
speak in Italy?
speaking
Pizza English?
Pizza English to me?
Oh, pizza English.
Oh my god.
The language of romance.
Ah, yes.
Yep.
You guys do all your...
We just got canceled in Italy. I just want everyone to know.
Oh, yeah.
The show's going to do horribly in Italy now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Escargot. That's France.
That's France.
Fuck. That's French English.
We're already canceled in France just because of soup salad sandwich. We're getting off topic.
We'll have to see what happens in the second day of school. A school day another time, not this one. We're going to fast forward through it to the end of the day. What do you guys do? Not the end of the day, the end of the school day.
Okay. So Zach just got out of calisthenics, so he's sweaty. His arms ache.
Kamren just
back
got out of
hurts.
weightlifting, so he's also sweaty and his arms ache.
We both look really cool. Mm-hmm. Rad athletic boys. Mm-hmm. Zach, you know, he's riding his skateboard slowly, I guess, walking with Kamren because we're both coming from the gym, just talking about whatever.
What about Dylan and Savannah?
Dylan is grabbing a couple of extra books from her locker because she has a couple of things that she wants to read up on from today's prehistoric zoology lesson. And she wants to learn actual statistics, so she does grab her statistics book too.
Savannah carries all of her books with her at all times, so she's not having to stop by her locker. But she is, I think, just like she's heading to the bus. Like she's gonna go home, go take care of Possum. So she's just like she's on that track and just saying bye to Dylan on the way out.
Dylan's like shifting the books in her arm. She's like, "You want to ride?"
If it's not an imposition, sure.
Never an imposition.
It is like a different direction than would be convenient for you to go home.
Yeah, it would be so awful to get to drive my new car around a little bit extra.
I forget that is the draw. Sure.
She just like looks at her a little stunned for a second, and she's like, "Yep, that's the draw."
Kamren will say, "Hey, Zach, we should see if our friends want to discuss anything today."
Okay. Did you hear that dog?
Yeah, so who brought their dog to school?
I don't know. That's probably Peter. That dude's fucked up, man.
Dude.
He's got something going on with him.
I don't know. He's really tall.
He is really tall. That's
It makes him look awkward.
well, I don't know, maybe. Maybe he's just two dudes in a trench coat. You ever think about that?
I didn't. Dude, they let you wear a trench coat here?
No. I'm pretty sure they outlawed that in the 90s. Hey, did somebody ask you to the dance already? Van said everybody's going.
Oh, she did, huh? Did she say who she was going
and
with?
he like pulls up the text.
Oh,
No, I didn't ask.
he's smiling.
I didn't want her to think that I wanted her to ask me or anything, so
He's smiling ear to ear. I wonder
fucking weird.
if she asked somebody.
Van?
Yeah.
No.
Well, how's
I was
she
kind of
going
shocked
then?
she said yes. I don't know.
She's got to ask somebody to go, right?
Yeah.
Or somebody's
maybe
got
she
to
did.
ask her.
No, well, yeah, okay, yeah, maybe.
No way to know.
Sadie Hawkins shit's weird, man.
Yeah.
So did somebody ask you though, or not?
No.
Okay, you gotta go.
Probably. Well,
Just
I guess
crash it?
yeah.
Oh,
If Savannah says we're all going,
Oh, maybe Van's just gonna ask you.
maybe.
Could be.
Well, why don't you text her and see what's up? Maybe we can get a ride from Dylan. We don't have to ride I won't have to ride the bus.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna ride the bus, dude. Okay, and then he like thinks about it and he's like, so who you asking? He just texts Savannah.
All he texts her is, "Who are you asking?"
So, who you
So.
asking?
Who you asking?
Yeah.
Text back. I have no inquiries at this time. Period.
He just shows it to Kamren and goes,
What's inquiries mean?
it's, I think it's like something to do with like printers. I'm not sure.
She doesn't have any printers right now.
I don't know. And he like texts back and he goes, to the dance, man.
Oh. No one?
I thought you said everyone was going. Aren't you going?
Text back. Dylan had asked if we would like to go as a group. She said it would be fun. Period.
Oh. So then Zach texts Dylan, group? Question mark?
Dylan texts back, "Yeah, period. Group, period."
But I'm already going with somebody else. Van said we were all going. I didn't think she meant it as a group. Where are you at?
She just sends back the car emoji.
Okay. Kamren, we gotta go this way. And he turns around to go to the student parking lot.
Oh, okay. Hey, who are you going with?
Oh, Melissa. And then he's already riding away.
Melissa Chapman? And he's like, starts to jog. Melissa Chapman?